They say the way to someone's heart is through their stomach, and this dish might just seal the deal. Today, we're making Marry Me Chicken. Pan-seared chicken thighs bathed in a rich, creamy sauce, bursting with the warmth of Italian spices and the savory tang of sun-dried tomatoes. Thank you for joining us at Eat Color with Claudia today, and keep on watching to find out just why they call this dish Marry Me Chicken. Now you can use chicken breast for this dish, but I really prefer to use the chicken thighs because they stay super juicy and really soak up the incredible sauce. Now what I'm doing is I'm giving this a good sprinkle of salt and pepper on both sides. Now just drop about a quarter cup of flour on a plate. Take each chicken and just lightly coat them with flour. This way, this will really ensure a beautiful golden crust when we go to pan fry it. I'm over here on the stovetop and I've got all my ingredients ready to go because this dish goes fast. Plus, I have a pot of water and it's boiling because I'm going to serve this over pasta. So let's just get started here. If using a stainless steel pan, be sure to warm it up before adding in, about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Give it a little swirl for the olive oil to spread. Place your chicken on in. Oh, I love that sound of the sizzle. Now let them cook here undisturbed, and I'm just serving them for 4 to 5 minutes. You want to get them golden before you flip to the other side. It's been a few minutes. Let's flip to the other side. Oh yeah, look at that color. Pan-seared perfection. Okay, now once they're done, and remove them from your pan. While you're doing this, especially if you've got a stainless steel pan, put your temperature all the way on low because this stainless steel pan gets hot. Now this chicken is not fully cooked yet, but don't worry. We're gonna bring it on back. Got all the chicken set aside. We're gonna use it in a bit to put in the sauce, but for right now, it's just gonna sit here and try not to eat it. Now let's talk about the real star of the dish, the sauce. Watch your heat as you place a pat of butter on there. It might smoke up a little bit, but that's okay. That's just to be expected. Just give it a little stir to distribute it because it's melting quick. Now get ready with your spices. 1/4 teaspoon of red pepper, 1/2 teaspoon of thyme, 1/2 teaspoon of oregano for some Italian cozy flavors, and 2 cloves of minced garlic because what's a dish without garlic? Now let this just heat up in here, for about 30 seconds. Now add in 1 tablespoon of tomato paste, 1/4 cup of sliced sun-dried tomatoes. Now let these flavors mingle just a little bit. Pour in 1/2 cup of chicken broth. Ooh. And watch how that works. It's magic, lifting up all those flavorful brown bits, flour included, from the pan. And this adds not only an incredible depth, but also helps thicken our sauce. Okay, now to make this sauce really luxurious, we gotta add heavy whipping cream. I know I usually watch what I eat, but in this dish, oh, you've got to. It's what makes it extra special. Just 1/2 cup. And there it goes. Woo! You see the transformation right before our eyes. 1/4 cup of freshly grated parmesan cheese. Now give this a stir and let this simmer here for about 3 minutes after you get it all nice and blended up. This is so great. This sauce, it's thickened slightly and it turned from a rich tomato base into a velvety, dreaming masterpiece. Now bring over your beautiful chicken. Let me add your gorgeous golden chicken. And now just nestle them right into the sauce. And spoon some of this luscious sauce on the top so that every single bite is infused with that rich, bold flavor. So now with the heat on low and it's simmering, go ahead and cover it and let it just simmer in there for 5 to 7 minutes. And I'm gonna go ahead and put my pasta in. Oh, and just look at that. This chicken's gonna be so tender, so juicy. But before we call it done, let's add about just a little teaspoon of some fresh lemon juice, a little pinch of salt, and some fresh black pepper, and about a tablespoon of fresh flat leaf parsley just to bring all those flavors home. Back in 2016, a chef at delish.com invented a version of this dish. And the videographer, she came over and she took a bite of the chicken and she said, "Oh my gosh, I can marry you for this dish." And that's how the famous dish got its name. Now, I love serving Marry Me chicken with pasta because the sauce, it really deserves a base to cling to. Place a beautiful piece of chicken on top. Drizzle this beautiful sauce. Save a little parsley to put on top. And this is Marry Me chicken. This dish is so good you might even get a proposal by the last bite. And don't forget crusty bread, because if you're anything like me, you're going to want to make sure that you dip up any extra sauce that's left on your plate. And now let's taste it. Oh, look at this beautiful chicken. This is one of these dishes that is just wow. Treat yourself, treat a partner, your spouse, anybody. Make this dish. And if you really enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next week. Bon appetit!